it didn't ping in the Discord. Why did not ping? Oh, there we go. Okay. Yep, we're live there on the old Twitchy. And I think we're live here over on YouTube as well. Perfect. Good stuff, everybody. One of these chats above the rest.
Android_Max says, yay, it worked.
Yeah. It work. Cool. Okay. And we'll just make that OBS the main one because it's controlling the other. Let's get back to it, shall we? Where the fuck were we? A really mean cough coming on. Hold on, let me mute real quick. Cough that out, whatever that is. Okay. I think they got it. Okay, pause quick. Right. What are we doing? Let's go and go out to the coal mines. That I know for sure. Could not be sitting here waiting at home. The other guy is heading to Winterholm to see what that's done. When he gets there, they'll be upset about that. We got loads of wool, lots of coal. We got a fair amount of food coming in.
Android_Max says, so does sending scouts to Winterholm lock you into an event?
Yeah, so that's what this event is. Find another settlement, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's what this is. But essentially it's the main scenario of this is that you find Winterholm and it's already messed up. So yeah, everyone gets pretty upset about it once it happens, which is honestly fair. So food consumption is a problem. We'll need to get that looked at. Coal is not currently a problem. I'm going to go down a level in temperature, but I think that's okay because we're already running at steam level 2. Yeah, and all these are comfortable. These will turn on during the day. I think I'm working on extension. Yeah, generator range. So this will come into the range of that, and then I can put more housing around the outside, around the outside, around the outside. Yeah. This street is still not connected for some reason. That'll help. That'll do it. How about if you actually connected the fucking streets? You know? Goddamn past me not sorting goddamn shit out. That's right, we got the automaton working the steel 9-day. Which is good, because that's the only thing we're really struggling with. We probably will want to look at increasing coal production, at least when we get by the time we get to the later stuff. We need to go up even further in levels.
Android_Max says, we do not need to keep automatons warm.
No, we don't. They do have their own furnaces going on inside them. I think the cold actually just makes them run more efficiently, honestly. Something just happened. Got my law book back open. So, as soon as we get to winter home, things are gonna go down. So I'm gonna save that for now. These are all manned already. That's nice. Really not hurting on wood at the moment. I can probably turn this off actually. Oh, it's too cold for it. And put these guys in there. Yeah, so that'll be nice and warm in there during the work times. Nice. Alright. And we're not even turning it into soup. We're turning it into regular old food. And we're packing it out. We can probably build... We're probably going to want to build, for sure, actually. Because once the storm hits proper, what'll happen is you're no longer able... It's too cold for... too cold for... Oh, cat out there. Well, it would be too cold for the cookeries to work at all. So you need to stock up on the actual food for people to eat. So, yeah. Okay, so next thing we need to do.
Android_Max says, yep, having food is somewhat important.
Yeah, it's crazy there, right? I think food is our next big thing we want to push to get a lot of. So I think I do want to go for the upgraded hunters huts. I'm gonna store more of it. Oh, lots of coal coming in. Gonna have lots of wood coming in. And we got 2 of those going. I don't think we could even upgrade. Oh, we could get the steam steelworks. But I don't think we need it right now. Because we're going to be operating that 9-day. And we're not hurting healthcare either. So we'll go straight for the food. We'll get that really sussed out. And we'll move on. We got a nice big heat zone here now, so we can even put more tents down in here. A whole nother layer of tents. For if we get more people. Cool. I think we can probably just zoom to the next bit, which will probably be these guys arriving at winter home in 5 hours. I don't think this will be done by then, but we definitely will want to hit that up. They're still discontent about the bad food, even though I'm not making soup anymore. I think I'll just need to run out of all of the soup first. I see. Half of that is soup. That makes sense. Okay. Well, once that's all used up, this last discontent will go away. Cool. Note of thanks. Just wanted to thank you. Back in London, it was only the wealthy that didn't have to send their kids to work. In this new world you're creating, we can see things will be different. It was the right thing to do. Hope will rise slightly. And hope is rising because we didn't use the extended shift for 3 days. Doesn't really matter because this is going to tank as soon as we hit that. As soon as we hit that window. Yeah, so this produces 60, 80. So we produce 80 raw food a day. I think, is it, I guess 400? Yeah, 400 on a 10-hour shift. But it's from 2, so from 2 raw food. So we need 60. What am I saying? Brain. To fully max this out at 10. Oh my god. I think my mids are wearing off. Math. Math. Yeah, basically, basically there's no point in working on hope until I mean, so these temporary modifiers don't matter. That's basically it. There's nothing to worry about on the temporary modifiers. It's going to drop once that stuff comes down, and then we can look at getting permanent modifiers once we get the second line of the second book of law stuff. Yeah, we'll get to that. We are filled up on coal as well. I will get more resource depots in place. I probably want to research the big research depot at some point as well. Yeah. Right, I was trying to math this out. So, one of these can produce 400 a day. So 10 hours. So that needs 20. No. It needs 200 raw food for that. Right? To be able to completely saturate this, it would need 200 raw. Yeah. So I'd need 10 hunters' huts for that to be... I don't need 2 of these then. What am I doing? Why do I have 2 of these? Is it because we were just stacked up on raw food? I mean, it means we really don't need many people. I'm gonna at least pause the mismantling on that one. Because we only get 80. And for this to get through 10 hours. Oh, there is farms. They're like indoor hothouses. I don't have any research, but yeah, hothouse. So it's like it just like pumps steam like a glass house. So it needs to be warm, obviously. So you need to like, yeah, cause heat to coal and stuff to make it warm in there, but it is possible. No. So once. Yeah. I'm not too sure when this is really like necessary. I think these produce more food. Yeah. So this produces more food in general than a hunter's hut does. So normally a hunter's hut before any researches. Let's go and look. Before any researches, yeah, before you do any research on a hunter's huts, they do only like 10 or 15. I think it's 15 raw food per day, whereas a hut house can do 30. So at this level, it seems like it would be worth it, but then you get this one, which also does 30 raw food per day. I think overall this might actually be well worth it. Just quite large, and you have to use a steam core on them. So I think if you've got a lot of steam cores to go, what the fuck? If you've got a lot of steam cores, then going down this route would be better, I would say. And then you can research the installation stuff to keep those going, and I think this makes it like even more useful. But we've got bugger all steam cores, so that's not really the way we're going to be going. That's just the way that it is at the moment. So, food is still a big thing, but we can't get further in that. We're not going to be hitting on coal for a little bit, but we probably do want to look at getting the next tiers of power out of this. Probably do want to get more steel out as well, just for research purposes. And the gathering post installation could be handy, but only if we really have time for it. We do kind of need to store more stuff. That is a thing we need to do right now. While we're at high steel, I think I'll grab this for now. And then we'll get the extra steel stuff.
Android_Max says, store stuff without it freezing solid?
I mean, we don't care about the stuff getting frozen so much. There's just more. So the other bits here, this gathering post installation, this is for these gathering posts, for the people that sit there and gather stuff. So these are okay because they're in the steam hubs, but once it's so cold that even the steam hubs don't really help, we definitely will want to get these insulated. We're also going to need to upgrade our tents into houses, bunk houses and houses, and then increase the, there you go, bunkhouse, house, and then house insulation to get these maxed out on temperature. We also do the healthcare insulation for those maxed outs, and we can get heaters, so we can put heaters in everything to keep everything warm. Yeah, basically make use of the heat that you've got.
Android_Max says, strim lag?
I'm back.
Android_Max says, hey.
Okay, we're back. Cool. Yeah, OBS just decided to stop streaming there for a second. Classic OBS behavior, honestly. What was I saying? Yeah. Lots of insulation and stuff.
Says, cheers, OBS.
Yeah, classic OBS. We definitely need outposts until we find something to outpost. I don't think we will on this scenario. Could get a lot of scout sleds at some point as well. To get those guys moving faster. Exploration is handy. I think we will just focus on steel next, and then probably do the old upgrade. But just made it to Winterhome, so we're going to set this off so we can just start moving through Rest of this garbage. Right, we climbed up to the edge of the city. We stood there speechless, staring at the scene of devastation. It's a city of the dead. Most of the buildings are destroyed, and the generator has exploded. The fall of Winterhome. The streets are ruined. The streets of the ruined city are littered with scores of dead bodies. The City Chronicle describes a shortage of food and citizens' increasing despair. The following squabbles, riots, and descent into anarchy, fights for dwindling resources, and the eventual starvation. The last entry, God forgive us. What the fuck? Bro. That one was not on OBS. That was you now deciding it didn't want to fucking accept the stream. Okay. Last entry. God forgive us. We're eating our dead. There's no hope.
Android_Max says, and we back.
Yeah, we're back now. We're on our own. Alright, they got 2 steam cores. We can build an outpost there to get trees, actually. We don't really need that right now. Actually, I will send these guys to this first before I bring them back. Don't desperately need their steam stuff. We are alone. The news has shocked everyone in the city. There were supposed to be many settlements and construction crews here, people living normal lives in homes heated by generators. But we're alone. Hope falls. See? See how my hope just tanked?
Android_Max says, big ouch.
Oh, yeah. Winterhome has fallen. They're all dead. How will we survive here without any help? We have to go back to London. There's no hope for us here in this frozen desert. People stand together as the news of the fate of Winterhome spreads through the city. Some of them want to drop everything and flee to London. Panic is starting to set in. I must give them purpose. Okay, here's where we choose the set of laws we're going to go down. So we can go down with faith and spiritual strength. Is what we did, which is what we had in the Winterhome thing. Or we can go down order and discipline. It's basically which kind of fascist do you want to be? I think we'll go down the order and discipline route. Because we did the faith stuff last time. So now we need to build watch towers. People working near watch towers are protected by their neighbors, serving as watchmen so they feel safer and more. So, I think at some point having these near buildings will actually help them work better from memory. So I think they need to be heated as well, so having them next to this would be good. Maybe it needs to be near. Interesting. Okay, maybe I don't want it like that. Okay, how are we going to do this? So, if I put a watchtower here then, that'll cover all of these tents. So I'll just move one of these tents over. That's what we got. 8. Okay, so we need to build that first. Otherwise people get upset. But we can put another watchtower around here. In a place where we're going to build more tents anyway. We're going to need 2 of them, so I'll put one there and one over here. Cover as many tents as possible. This isn't yet constructed. They're on their break. Everyone should be nice and warm. But yeah, big hope loss. We're going to need to get that stuff up and running. Alright. The unconvinced want to leave. Sir, you've convinced the majority, but hope is low. A group of our people are still so scared they want to flee the city for London in 15 days. They've come to try to change your mind. You say order will save us? Nonsense. What, are we going to orderly decide who to eat first when we start to starve? If we don't try to reach London, we'll end up like Winterhome. Calm down, we're not going to die. Alright, the Londoners. Your people are divided. Some of them are so scared that they plan to leave the city for London in 15 days. I'll try to convince others to join them, preying on their discontent. Fear may lead people to desperate acts. Maintain peace and give people hope, and maintain their discomfort to guide the city safely through the looming social crisis.
Android_Max says, do they even know what happened to Winterhome?
Yeah. So the scouts saw it, and well, they don't know exactly what happened to Winterhome. All they know is that the people there starved. Starved or died there. I don't think they know that the whole ass generator got exploded. But they don't care. They are just upset. Honestly fair. Alright, so here's the big problem. I have to man these. I've got lots of engineers, so I'll just man them with engineers for now. And if we have health problems, then I'll look at switching them out for workers. Once that tent's gone, put another one there. Cool. Not looking bad. I did want to do the food thing, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there's still a way. I don't know if I put this on there. I have a feeling that that'll mess it. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Wow, that was a lot of steel that they just used up. Well, I guess I better... guess I better sort that out. Good thing steel is next on the list.
Zora says, hi.
Hey Zora, how's it going? Alright. Upgraded. I got a feeling we're not gonna get the full food from that, unfortunately now. Which is annoying, but hey, what can you do? Alright, I've got our watchtowers in place. This did not actually end up covering all of those like I wanted it to, but oh well. Our next thing we can do is in 1 day and 4 hours. Probably do guard stations. Morning probably morning gathering. Don't need to go too fascist too quickly. Yeah. Okay. So what are we waiting for? Upgrades. Upgrades. Pretty much it. And more steel. Yeah. Upgrades, more steel, and scouts to get where they need to go out of this events. People join the Londoners.
Android_Max says, low discontent is a good sign though.
That is true. So, the people who want to leave for London have successfully urged their friends and neighbours to join them. People are more easily persuaded when they have little hope in our ultimate survival. So, there's still a tendency to increase the number of Londoners. Currently 26 out of 222. It's a fair amount. Like 10%. But we can change that by increasing the number of people degenerated but still alive. Near the freshwater springs, we met some refugees from Winterhome. They're a sorry sight and seem to be completely unmoved by the fate of their city. Asked what kept them from starving, they look away, then mumble about something about eating lichens. Okay. Why don't we escort these 7 children and 22 people back home? And I'll bring with them 3 steam cores and a handful of coal.
Android_Max says, lichen? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. Liking these nuts. Hey! Okay. Yeah, more steel. I think everyone's they're back for the night now.
Get to work. Move, people. There's plenty to do.
This one's randomly out again. I don't know what that's about. Okay. Food. These take 40 steel to make. Even I can't actually select them until that much. Okay, that's crazy. Definitely gonna want to upgrade the steel production. Okay. Neighborhood watch, timely intervention. Sir, a child climbed the generator, slipped and fell, but was thankfully caught by a neighborhood watch member who was on patrol nearby. He then escorted the child to his mother and gave them both a good talking to. Could have ended with a broken leg or worse if it weren't for our watchmen. A neighbor commented, "We're lucky to have them." Glad it ended well. We're gonna get a whole lot of things like that. Right. Steam Steelworks, next thing on the list. Got a big bump in resource depot storage. Yeah. Dang. Mischievous little brat. Thanks to you now resetting. Lost all of the likes we had on the stream. Good thing my free spin's up. Set all that stuff. There you go. Cool.
Android_Max says, you now, why you do this?
Yeah. You now do this. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Well, we can upgrade the next one. Nice. That should be all those upgraded. And then we can just build more of them. More workers coming as well. Oh, actually, I should probably build tents for those guys. Was there more or less children than 7? I feel like there was a rounder number than 7. Anyway, that will be 29 people. We have 8 beds. So fuck it, I'll build 3 tents. Perfect. Alright. And away we go. It's gonna get warmer. I hope people are still getting sick. I'm in the low risk of falling ill, but not. Is it on still? Oh, right. I didn't change the time on this thing. I should also say it's not so cold. Yeah, nice. Hold on. Let me join everybody on the kitties. Just do it from here. How do I do it? I know you can do now. Add that. Now can I do it? Nope. That's so weird. I have to have that selected and then do this? Nope. Okay. Never mind. Don't worry about it, cat. Cool. Warmed up. And that should mean everybody is nice and warm now. More coal mine. Okay, so there's another outpost for another outpost for mine for coal mine, obviously. This coal mine was in operation until very recently. The machinery isn't running now, but there doesn't seem to be anything wrong with it. Perhaps the mine simply extracted its quota or filled the loading bay. We could retrieve plenty of raw materials if we took the machinery apart. So, if I just take the stored coal, then I can make an outpost and we can get coal shipments from here. But if we dismantle it, we get a bunch of steel, steam cores, wood, and the same amount of coal. Yeah. So, I'm not hurting for coal. I don't think I need the coal mine. I think the other resources would be handy. Especially those steam cores.
Android_Max says, sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take those. And send this guy over there. And a buckle of horses back up. Take one in gathering. Which means occasionally that will help. Cool beans. Coal still going up quite nicely. Slow and steady. I'll probably upgrade these to the steam coal thumpers and increase the number of gathering posts we have as well. Really step that up. Don't think we can really fit in more gathering posts, though, is the problem. I mean, we could if we got rid of this here. And that one there. Yeah, I could move where the cookery is. That's not a problem. Yeah, probably move those cookhouses at some point. Anyway, we have now for food a lot of food being produced. Yeah, 120. It's not close to the maxing out this cookhouse yet. Just whack on a couple more of those for that. Yeah. Wait for steel production to be up, though, I think. So I'll do that now. We'll whack this one on. And then we'll do the other one overnight. And grab the steam coal thumper. Maybe? Just get it more efficient.
Says, we got steelworks now?
Yeah. I think we'll just get more efficient with the generator for now. And then we'll get the steam coal thumper later. We've got more people. A whole lot of steam cores now. We'll send these guys to this American camp over here. With the people. Now that it's not so cold, we can continue getting in all this wood. And once all the steel's in, we can do more in the way of hunter sites too. And we maxed out on wood. I don't want another one of these. Definitely want. I think I'm gonna research the bucket. I think. Alright, generator efficiency upgrade is up. That's nice. Do I want the big research resource depot? Steam coal thumper. I think I want the big depot. I'm gonna get the big depot. The big depot. While it's off time, build the upgraded steam steelworks. This is done now. Get the wood back up. Lots of room for stuff. Don't know why people are hungry. Go and eat, for God's sake. Loads of food at the moment. Laws. Alright.
Android_Max says, how the med tent's looking?
The mid tents, they're looking alright. I think we were at 9. Something to consider. So, this doesn't improve anything. It just means that I can improve a workplace by 40% for 24 hours if I wanted to. Don't think it's desperate at the moment, but it's something I could consider later. I think I will get to the guard stations. I'll need to build those. That's another thing to go near people. Yeah, we've got 8 people sick, and we've got how many patients can we have? 5. So that's 10 patients, 15 patients. Yeah, I think we can manage 15 patients at the moment. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I want this to be heated, so I think I am gonna put this in this heating there. Um, don't want to destroy another house. That's real annoying. I'll just put it over here. I'm gonna put more tents down here eventually. It's not a big deal. Yeah. Screw it. Why not? And then we don't have the steel now to build more hunters huts. But we've got our steam steelworks up online, so we're now getting this guy's going 42 per hour with the automaton. And during the day, I think this is gonna do 70. No way. Surely it could be more than that. We'll see when that one starts back up. See if that changes at all. Oh, man, I'm gonna man these. More engineers.
Max says more automatons.
Yeah, actually, we've got a lot of steam cores, so we can probably do that. Alright. Guard stations have been built and manned. Maintain order in the city. Some people question their purpose, but the majority support your decision. Hope continues to rise. Tendency is lower on the Londoners. Still we'll get 33 of them going on. But that is, oh, now 37. God damn. Cool. Any sick going on at the moment? That's nice. Alright. Definitely want to see how much steel we're going to have coming in once they're actually working. Okay. 7 per hour. So yeah, there's only 70. Wow, this automaton working around the day does way more. Well, daily. Does more daily. If I step this up to, to this 18-hour shift, then that would be different, but hey. Okay. We need... I want 2 of these. So... need more steel. Steel. Bam. Why not? Whatever. Okay.
Android_Max says, but imagine waking up one day and there are new guard towers that weren't there yesterday.
Yep, yep. Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. Okay. Would not super necessary as we've got this going, so take those guys off of those, put them onto this. And that will put us at 60, 120, 180 per day. Right? So still not maxing out the amount of food we can cook at a cookhouse. It literally says right here that we're working today. Amazing. Which is 360 per day, which is way more than we consume. Fantastic. We can step up the amount of food we've got. That'll be fab. And we've got big resources now. It's also going to be handy. We've got all under control at the moment. We're still at a good temperature. Needing to increase this much at the moment. We don't desperately need this just yet, but I think I'm gonna do the upgrade. This upgrade anyway. The mechanical calculators. Because we're gonna need to do it eventually, and I don't see any reason why not to. There's nothing else on this list that desperately need. We could get the faster scouts. But I don't desperately need resources from them either. And I can get the factory to build automatons at some point. We've got all these steam cores. And we're gonna have more steam cores. Starved Americans. The American camp was well supplied with everything except food. Searching the tents, we found more victims of hunger. Most of them had badly worn by sophisticated artificial limbs bearing a company symbol. Tesla Manufacturing. We can only bury them and take their equipment. 67 steel and a steam core. Moving on.
Android_Max says, "Rip Tesla."
Yeah. Rest in peace, Tesla, my guy. I thought these joined up when they were right next to each other. Not separated by a road. Like this does. You know, this cool thing. Really cool. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do bunkhousing next as my research. And then we can get these tents upgraded. So when it's cold, they'll stay comfortable for longer. Alright. Hunters are going up. Look at them go. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay. Zoom. Right. Snow cliff. Hole in the snow cliff leads to a small chamber. Someone lives here, but the lonely human figure we saw from afar has disappeared. Might be the sole survivor of Winterhome. I mean, we found some other survivors of Winterhome, so. The man we've seen from afar was nowhere to be found. Searching his burrow, we found a diary of a scientist who fled Winterhome. After the starving city fell into chaos, its leader, an army captain, appointed himself as absolute ruler. He tried to impose order using force. Plenty of people, disgruntled even, deserted the city, and most of the others rebelled against him. Steam Core. Oh, my god, he had almost 100 food on him. Food rations. It's crazy. 57 wood. I'm just gonna keep sending these guys forward.
Android_Max says, "Rough times."
Rough times indeed, Mac. And trying to enforce order on people? How could they do it? Crazy. Right. We're looking good on all of the stuff. Okay. Writing on the wall. Captain, someone has defaced the walls with predictions of doom for our city. This is troubling. People already fear we'll share Winterhome's fate, and scared minds are swayed by even the smallest nudges. If we send watchmen to remove it, hope will fall slightly. If we ignore it, hope will fall more, I guess. The hope's falling regardless, but oh well. London is at 41. Desperately need to build more of the auto stuff. Can't do that until got more stuff. Got more time. Got more things. Call it off cooldown. Right. Children's hideout. Cave is hideout for some children who evacuated from winter home. No adult survivors here. We should talk to the kids and take them to our city. We talked to the children in the hideout. They said that one night their teachers and some hunters took them out from Winterhome on a secret adventure. Teachers told them they're going to stay here for a while. When the food ran low, their guardians went back to get more, but didn't return. It seems these kids were evacuated in time before things in the city got really ugly. 34 children. We formed the children, 34, into an orderly column and set off towards the city. They walked quietly and resolutely like little adults, the youngest clutching their toys tightly. This is going to be a long journey. Please have enough warm beds prepared for their arrival. 34 children. I think. 19 children on shelters. Not sure. Sure, I need to put people in there, but either way, we will build some more tents. 1, 2, 4 tents. Next research is definitely going to be bunkhousing.
Android_Max says that's a messed up secret adventure. Must have been worse in Winterhome.
Oh yeah, definitely much worse in Winterhome. Alright. Settlement seems to have been fully abandoned. It consists of several tiny wooden shacks and completely empty. An upright boulder stands at its center. Temporary settlement. Memory of injustice. The center of the settlement is marked with an upright boulder on its roughly planed face. Someone chiseled the following: May God forgive the genius who sacrificed human lives in the name of progress, for we can't. Exiles have tested the city. We won't touch the monument, but we decide to dismantle the huts for wood. Steam core and 200 and something wood. To the walled colony. Right. Resources are looking fantastic. Yeah. Laws is back up. Alright, so we've got a few things now. Propaganda center. Prison. Patrol. Okay. Ensuring safety and order. Most important is selecting survival. If we use this, we'll get able to use the patrol ability every day. It costs 10 food rations, but increases hope. If we get the prison, we have to build the prison, and then we can round up the Londoners and lock them up for 4 days. We can make the propaganda center. Yeah. Which allows us to put about a propaganda bulletin delivered to every household, which will reassure people we're protecting our city and maintaining order. Every use of that will increase hope. This one does discontent and hope slightly, but doesn't require we build anything. This one will require that we build the propaganda center and have people in it. And discontent will rise as soon as we do it.
Android_Max says, do we really need either one of them?
Yeah. I think we'll get the patrol for now.
A new law has passed.
We'll use it right away. And then we'll see if we need the propaganda center. You know, whichever fascism you like. Okay, that's all on cooldown now. This is almost done. Definitely want to do bunkhouse next. We've got plenty of steel for that. That's good. Want to build me a large resource. center. Let's do it right there. And that'll give us big space. Alright. Bunkhouse, go.
Android underscore Max says propaganda. Nah, nah, nah. You influencers.
Exactly. Exactly, Mac. Sending out the Twitter feeds. Doing our Twitch streams. Our Instagram follow account. Okay, so I wanna get this working more. And then eventually have another wood thing over here. Because wood is getting low. We're gonna need a lot of wood and steel for the housing that we're gonna want to build. So we'll kick this off. Well, we can. Yeah, we might build a factory as well. If we've got the time for it. Alright, so big resources. Let's max out the amount of coal that we can get. Just a big old warehouse full of coal. Alright, Exile Colony. Your snow shelter is exclusively built from blocks of hard packed snow huddled around a cold, burnt out campfire. Deathly silent sounds of the colony. Some of exiles? Some of exiles. I think that's correct. Some exiles are still alive. Just barely. We could try to bring them into our city, although they might die on the way. One of the dying held a diary to his chest. We read the last entry. Exiled from Tesla City. With food and fuel running out, we sent the strongest among us to search for help. They're our last hope. We're afraid this refers to these poor Yankees we buried. Ah. Oh, whoops. Alright. Bunch more people. Yes, please. Bring him home. Lots of stuff and people. I think this one's also bringing back, yes, stuff and children. Alright.
Android underscore Max says, ha ha ha, rob the exiles.
I'm not robbing them, I'm bringing them home. I'm bringing them back so they can get propagandized and watchtowered. It's gonna be 40, 54, 61 people I need to look after, and that's gonna be fun. Cool. I'm definitely gonna need another place to put people. Crap. I could do here. Way down a little bit to like here. I could do that. Let's just build this street right around. It's probably the perfect place considering it's right here. Perfect. Oh, wait, hold on. I was trying to avoid this storage facility. And I do avoid it. Perfect. Alright. And that'll cover some of those with this. Nice. Alright, another act of vandalism. Londoners have defaced more walls, urging everybody to join them and abandon the city. Some graffiti even mocks your leadership, branding you an unfit leader incapable of doing it takes to save our people. Alright, we're sending more people to remove it. That'll be up in a day. We're definitely... I think we're gonna need that propaganda center, Meg. I think we're gonna need it. I think we're gonna need to influence some people.
Android_Max says, seems that way, laughing face.
Yeah. Captain, members of the neighborhood watch were removing the Londoners' slogans have been assaulted. We should do something to protect our people. Alright. Let's send guards to secure the streets. Oh no. London attendance is up again. I'm gonna need it. That's about 2. I needed like 60 something, so another 4. Chance. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on. Those don't fit right. I want them to fit on this road here. So 1, 2, 4. That's fine. I don't care about the skip. Cool. And that should be enough for all of the people that we've got coming. But also we'll want to upgrade them to bunkhouses. So I've got that upgraded, and I'm also going to need lots of wood. So I might also put a thing on this. It's not really something I want to do at the moment. Do I need wood? I really want to build a factory. Get another automaton built. So I can have wood going in the cold. I have sawmills in places that can be cold because I need to move it around. So we can get all this tufts of wood everywhere. Yeah.
VigiBG says, is watching.
Hello. How's it going?
Android_Max says, build Ed 209.
Yeah. Definitely Ed 209. So, a child came to the guard station.
VigiBG says, gave the pearl tip gift and 2,500 likes to farm.
Dang, thank you.
VigiBG says, hello.
Hello.
Android_Max says, hashtag VGVG.
Okay, so a child came to the guard station and gave the guardsmen a stuffed toy dog, telling them that they should take it with them when they walk the streets at night. It seems people appreciate those who work hard to protect law and order in our city. Glad to hear that. I'm gonna hit them with the propaganda in a moment, so... Alright, bunkhouse research. Nice. We go straight to house. I'm gonna want to get this house redesigned to reduce the resources required to build those first. I'm not desperately gonna get cold soon, so I don't actually need to build those just yet. I'm gonna get this factory. I want to get that. I want to get me another automaton, real bad. And I can probably upgrade this. Got a lot of room at the moment. That's because these guys aren't here yet. Once they get here, we'll see how we're doing on space. I'm gonna do some upgrades. Okay, steel's looking good. Okay, we got a bunch of shit. Perfect. Okay, yo, we need to do something about all that stuff. There's a lot of steel we got. Okay. Um, okay. 3 hours till those guys get here. I'll just wait for them to get here, and then we can see what we're on with. Okay. All right. Propaganda it is, boys.
Listen, everyone. New
Build
law is
propaganda center. It's a huge building. Massive. I don't know if it needs to be permanently occupied. I'm gonna build right there. People support the guards. Sir, people are no longer concerned.
Poor Max says that's a lot of
It is a lot of propaganda. That's a lot of propaganda going on there. Let's on the roof of this building. This thing, baby, can hold a lot of propaganda. Sir, people are no longer concerned by London's slogans. Some started to bring hot soup to the guards which are on the streets. We just couldn't bear watching them walk the streets in this cold. The slogans, the deranged scroll of cowards, nothing more. Okay. We can do more of this too. Tendency is still up a little bit. Still got a few more days. So we get that propaganda center in full force. We should be good. Lots of stuff. These guys out to the fishing village. Okay, now. Housing situation. 10 vacant beds. Perfect. That means we can upgrade one house at a time. Let's do this one. Kind of want to do more than one at a time because we've got so much resources. So I'm gonna build another bunkhouse. So we got the room to upgrade two at a time. Cool. I'm also gonna want more big resources. For storing all this food. So I'm gonna want a lot of food. Alright. Propaganda center is built, baby. I've got the flags out and everything. May the traitors cower in terror. You said it. You said it, Jim. Alright. 10 wood. Deliver us from evil. Big hope boost. Tendency down on the Londoners. Hell yeah, propaganda. Right. I can upgrade more things once that's done. Get lots of food coming in. Come lads, we must work harder. Harder. How many people we got? 35 people available. Probably do some more. So what we're at 180 right now. 180 food gain. Anything above 200 will. We need another cookhouse. We're gonna need another cookhouse, I think. So let's put one of these in. Let's build 2. Fuck it, build 2. Ah, no, hold on. No, I wanna see if this joins properly. So we won't connect this. We won't break them apart, I mean. Okay, we still got a shit load of steel. We haven't researched the factory yet. Okay. We're good. Coal situation still good. I think we do want to get the steam one done as well. I think we'll get that next. Steam coal thumper. Let's store all of the food.
Lockmore 344 says, is watching.
Hello. Hello, Bakor. Maxed out on steel. An angry rant. Sir, our guards report that a man is giving an impassioned speech to a small crowd, accusing you of scheming to enslave us all. Our captain is trying to keep you content, ignorant, and under control. Remember the new poor law at the workhouses? That's how we live now. We're supposed to work and be quiet, but it's not too late. If I chase him away, hope will fall slightly. Discontent will rise if I let him speak. I mean, I don't really care about the discontent. Go ahead, man. Go right ahead. Factory time.
Android_Max says, Hope is looking decent too.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have really minded if I hit the hope either, because I got the propaganda button now. But I can also really take the discontent. Like, it's not a big deal. Can't really hurt us now. Did this join up now? Still did. Gosh dang it. What do I gotta do to join you guys up? Anyway, food. So.
Android_Max says, I love that the propaganda banners look super fascist.
Oh yeah. I do love those banners. Put them on everything, baby. It just really suits the like steampunk aesthetic as well, you know? It's really good. What? Coalpunk? Coalpunk aesthetic? Frostpunk, even. Haha. Right, I can upgrade bunkhouses 2 at a time. That was weird. Okay.
Workday is up. Return your tools.
Speeding along now. People still get sick. That's because they're living in tents. Yep, livable. People are abandoning the Londoners. First Londoners convinced to stay. Sir, several of the people who wanted to flee for London have decided to trust you and stay. They say that your recent decisions convinced them that there is hope for us here yet. It's probably because they just keep being told that everything's okay. It really helps, honestly. Okay, 100 steel, 100 wood, 50 coal, and a steam core. You got it, my friend. Build it. I think we're gonna need... Yeah, we've maxed out our medical posts. Alright, let's get the medical post upgrade.
Android_Max says, when do we get to upgrade from tents?
So I'm upgrading them now. So we've got bunkhouses now. I can upgrade 2 at a time without missing people. So I am doing that. Building that now. That's good. That's good. Good. I just researched something. What did I research? Steam coal thumpers. That's what I researched. I wanted to move the cookhouses out of this zone so I can put more of those in there. The factory is not in a good place. Oh no, I'm gonna put it here. It's fine. So I want to move this cookhouse and this cookhouse. So these can be steam coal thumpers. So I want 2 cookhouses because I have gone over the theoretical maximum that this can produce. And I'll complete the deconstruction on that now to get those built. And then I'll upgrade these to steam coal thumpers. And then we'll just vastly increase the amount of coal that we can bring in. Get a real big stockpile of everything. Got a new automaton built. We'll put him on this wood. We could probably build another casually. What was this guy gonna be called, Mac? ED 209? Alright, where is he? Where are you, buddy? Get out of here. Get out of here. Alright. What are you saying? An indignant woman. Sir, our guards have reported this woman for attacking them on patrol. She was cursing them and hitting them with her fists when they brought her in. Would have come by myself, the woman says. These swine have been pestering me day in, day out. I'm sick of it. They say they need to check if everything's in order, but it's just an excuse for them to make advances. We punish her, hope will fall, reprimand the guards, hope will rise, skip the patrol, hope will rise, but using the patrol have less effect. I don't need the hope to rise a whole lot, so I'll just reprimand the guards for picking on a lady, because that's fucking weird, dude. Don't do that. That's weird, man. Don't do it. Yeah, do I want to build another automaton? I mean, I'd like for this one to actually come out first. That'd be cool. Where is he? Okay. Medical post. Infirmary. Yes. Okay. Where is this dang automaton that I built? Where's he at? There he is, the King's Britain. You are now...
Android_Max says, let the guards off with a warning. Next time, they're guarding scouts on the next mission.
Exactly. ED 209. Alright. ED 209. Good job. Alright. Go chop me some wood, ED. Alright. Move these guys out of this one into this one. Get rid of this one. Yeah, we've definitely maxed out our medical tents, so we definitely want to get that infirmary built. But we also want to upgrade these tents. Ugh. Still getting people sick.
Android_Max says, imagine an automated cookhouse.
Can I automate the cookhouse? Yeah, I could put an automaton in the cookhouse if I wanted to. If I wanted to, I could. I don't think it's really necessary. Um, I mainly want to save automatons for things that that are necessary to operate at all times, and also um, can that I want them in a cold, like um, you know, that this is the steam hub's off at the moment, but this is still going because it doesn't need to be warm. Some of this doesn't need to be warm so it can run, but the cookhouse needs to be high temperature to work, so it's not really much point in operating that at all hours.
Android_Max says, good point.
Yeah. But it would be funny. There's a scenario called the Arcs where you don't have a lot of people. Like you've only got a set number of actual survivors to work with. And you just like need desperately to have lots and lots of automatons at all times. Oh, well, that might be useful. Maybe. Yeah, we definitely need that infirmary up and running. Okay. So we've got the propaganda. Build an agitator, which will increase the efficiency of nearby workplaces by 20%. Have to build 3 of them. We do pledge of loyalty. People would be persuaded to sign a pledge of loyalty, which will turn them into secret informers, providing a permanent hope bonus. But discontent will rise. And then you can see that there's like an ultimate goal here. Let's see if we get to that. Let's do the agitators. This can be helpful, actually. So we'll step up efficiency of these, this, and this. That's 3. So 1 and 2. So steam coal thumpers can do 4 gathering posts. So but 1. Upgrade that one.
Says, so agitator is
2 of those.
boy.
Yeah, it's a big hype boy. It's like pumping out the techno at all times. Food theft. Someone has stolen 133 food rations from the stockpiles. People are saying it was Londoners gathering supplies for their journey. It seems this ridiculous idea of leaving to London is gaining traction. Alright, send guys to catch him. Got successful. Nice. Need those food rations. Our food ration is apparently 0 per day because this has not started back up. We're gonna need a lot of people working on these to fill those up. So I think I do want another automaton to free up more of this. I'll probably free up this other sawmill, especially considering it's going to get moved. Right, for the first time, Londoners have failed to persuade anyone to abandon our city and flee to London. People are recovering from their shock at the news of Winterhome and starting to hope for the future. Fantastic. Yeah, I think I do want to build another one of these. We've got so much steel and wood. I think that's fine. We'll put it on the chopping. We've got our agitators built. That should also bring up our efficiency. We might get more steam cores. Fishing village, no place for the weak. This fishing village used to supply Tesla City with food. Searching it, we found a letter. Mike, don't return to the city. Tesla is a madman. He cast out all the amputees, all the sick. Jerry's parents and old Beth are among them.
Is steel used for anything else worth making right now?
Yeah, it'll be used for upgrading their houses and stuff. There will be blood, that's for sure, and soon. If the lunch was left in order, we could send a team there to start fishing. We don't need the wood, so I'll just leave the village intact. And go to the Tesla City, see what happened to it.
Android_Max says, tasty fishies.
True, I do need food. Do want to really stockpile the food. Just put in there. Just put a bunch of workers in there, didn't I? I'll put some more engineers in here. But now, I definitely need them for the infirmary.
Android_Max says, don't even need ice boxes to transport XD.
That's true. got them inbuilt. Yeah, but the second automaton, I'm gonna probably dismantle this factory.
Order, people. Let's march to work.
Get the sawmill done. Fill this up with these guys for now. We've maxed out our raw food. Really need to get that cooking. Jesse, we need to cook. Really need that infirmary as well. That's where we're at right now. Alright, automaton constructed. We can deconstruct this guy now. And we can put this in automaton, get our people back, and fill this up with workers instead of engineers, so I can put those engineers to work in an infirmary, which I'll put here. Meanwhile, infirmaries can employ fewer people, I think. When's the next chilling? Chilling's coming soon, actually, so I will hit the generator upgrade. The generator upgrade. That's going at 108%. That agitator is putting in the work. Alright, how much coal? What's our coal looking like? Crap loads. Frick yeah. Oh, we've reached capacity on wood again. Oh, I should be spending this time upgrading these things. Hey, engineers in an infirmary. Yeah. Rosen Grove. Some trees in this grove, be it deep cuts, shape of a cross. Found some bones scattered around them. Looking around the trees marks with crosses, we found shallow graves under each of them. The dead bodies lack most of the bigger muscles, and some bones bear signs of a cutting tool. The corpses have been obviously stripped of edible parts. Now we know what keeps survivors by freshwater springs from starving. We'll leave graves intact, but we can cut the trees for wood. Well, that's everything explored over here. Damn. Oh, beans. Alright, we're at the Tesla City. The city is modern and meticulously built. A tower emits a constant barrier of lightning, deflecting the incoming snow, but nobody comes out to greet us. Thunder unleashed. Able minds and bodies will prevail over the cold, reads the slogan above the entrance to Tesla City. Central tall tower shines with a blue glow of electric discharges which form a protective dome over the town. But something went wrong here. There are charred bodies lying in the streets, and the stench of burned flesh taunts the air. We saw a lightning streak from the tower, hitting a building and leaving a gash in its roof. Alright, let's risk going in. We entered the city. We've seen a thing or two in our lives, but nothing has ever frightened us as much as this blasted lightning. Until we figure out how to switch it off, that is. Until we figured out how to switch it off, that is. Now we'll be able to establish an outpost here. Nice.
Android_Max says it protect, but then it's zap.
Yep. Protect, then it's up. Oh, god damn. This will give us steam cores every day. If we send a thing there. Okay, I might do that. I might set that up. Full on wood.
Android_Max says
things.
steam cores every day. This sounds like a very good thing.
Hell yeah. One more of those. Another theft. Captain, the Londoners are stealing again. They've taken 194 food rations. Send guys to catch them. A lot of food rations. Guards did a good job. They got the goods back, but more importantly, they caught one of the thieves. Now we can put an end to thievery. What should we do with the thief?
Android_Max says, but now that Zappy is turned off, the frost will take the city, right?
Yeah, but there's nobody. There's nobody alive in there anymore, so it's fine. Let him go, but we'll prepare a place for him soon with 3 days to build a prison. We can banish him. Or discontenturize. I think I'll make a prison. I'll do it. I'll make a goddamn prison. Oh, somebody died. So one of our people has committed suicide. In his spare time, he wrote poems about loss, suffering, and the death of hope. Our propaganda center waged a campaign against him to protect our people from his influence. Now people might blame us for his suicide, unless we make it look like he drank himself to death. Discontenturize slightly if we do it and burn his poems. Hope will fall if we stay away from it. I think we're gonna burn his poems. Sorry, buddy. First death, one of our people just died. Alright, I will need to get cemetery or corpse disposal going on at some point. Oh boy. More people are abandoning the Londoners, that's good. We got more. Build more bunkhouses. Alright. Dreadnought landing. Another steam core. Steel and wood. You know what? Just keep going. Just keep looking. Alright. That filled up. That's one of the guys who died. Don't have laws yet. But I also need to get a prison. Alright. Generator is got level 3 now. That's good. That's good. What are we getting? Outpost? Depot? So we can get those steam cores. I mean, we're not really hurting for anything at the moment. I think we really need the steam cores. Crazy to say. I think we could probably just go straight into houses, and then we can start upgrading from bunkhouses as well. So this button, really slam that hope. Raise the roof on that hope. Real hope maxing. Yep. So we are low on workers. Yeah, low on workers now. So I could put that factory back up and pop out just loads more of these guys. I think I'll do that at some point. But it's not desperate we do that now. Because we are absolutely rolling in resources. Getting our food rations up real high. I'm pretty sure we can mechanize the hot houses as well. God, more steam cores. Crazy. Okay. What wood on these guys? Send them out. This stuff. Go. Oh my god, with so much wood now. More bunkhouses. Upgrade. Alright, what are you saying? Another theft. God damn bastards. Take that prison. Oh no. Murdered on duty. One of our guardsmen was beaten to death while chasing the Londoners. We caught one of the thieves, but he's not the murderer. Let him go, he's not the murderer. Yeah, I need that prison. Act of vandalism. A loyal citizen has reported that he saw a group of young people vandalizing the propaganda center. They wrote, "Wake up, people!" in big letters on the outer wall. What should we do? Remove the writing. Don't need to punish anybody right now. Ah, dear. Okay. In that prison.
Android_Mac says they really testing you.
Yeah, they really are. But to be honest, having to deal with a fascist society would do that to people. So I don't blame them. Not in the slightest. We are so full on wood right now. Oh, okay. Cave hideout, a few tied men. As we approach the cave, its inhabitants pull out rifles and take positions behind the wall. Yeah, it's not even been a month yet. We approach the cave, the inhabitants pull out rifles and take positions from behind the wall, bar the entrance. They are in a bad shape, weak from malnourishment and illness. Scouts will try to reason with the Americans to get them to join us. It's 36 people. Seeing that we have no ill intentions, the Americans told us they dealt justice to the inventor after expelling him from his city. We buried Tesla's battered body in a cave and are heading home with his poor riches in tow. 36 hands. Okay. We need 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Easy as pie. Still got so much wood. Probably don't even need to waste time on a house. She doesn't have how much resources we've got. Cool. So it's going to drop 2 levels. We can go up 1 level, which will put these at cold. So I think I do hit this now. And then probably this as well. And then get into this line for efficiency upgrade on this, and eventually the generator power upgrade. But I also want this, because we're gonna need more food, and I can mechanize these, whereas I can't mechanize these. And then do a full switch onto hothouses from these hunters, because we can absolutely afford to do this with how many steam cores we're gonna get. Especially if I get this outpost depot done as well. Okay, we'll get this. Look at this. Look at the hothouse. Let's do it. Send it. Right, we've got so much room now to just upgrade a boatload of those. And do 3 of them at a time now. 1, 2, 3. Alright, Book of Laws is open. Prison.
Android_Max says, yay, new house.
New law.
New
A
house.
law has passed.
Alright. Prison. Imagine living right next to the prison in a fascist society.
Android_Max says, and now the big house.
Yeah, the big house. Alright. Okay, that was quick. Let's do the outpost. I mean, we've got a... Gonna have so many steam cores. Don't think we're gonna be hurting for those at the moment. But I do want more. I always want more. Outpost depot it is. And then it's cold. I'll research that. Alright. Londoners prey on discontent. A member of the Londoners is talking to a crowd. He's trying to scare as many people as possible into joining the exodus to London, but his visions of doom ring false in the ears of people who are content with the situation in the city. If I disperse the crowd, discontent will rise, people may get hurt. If I chase the speaker away, the number of Londoners will rise slightly, 7. Or let him speak, the number of Londoners will rise, 15. Well, currently, Londoners are few and far between, so he can speak, and I will just drop them all down by hitting the buttons. And we got a prison being built.
Android_Max says, doesn't feel like it's a big deal at this point anyway.
Exactly. Okay. So I can build 2 more bunkhouses at a time. I'll upgrade 2 more bunkhouses at a time. Should be handy when it gets cold. We don't have enough people to man the prison. We don't need workers on there at the moment. There you go. Prison manned. You proved that your promise to increase safety and order wasn't just hollow words. Hope rises. God. What a terrible world to live in. Building a prison causes hope to rise. Ugh. Ugh. Yucky. I know, right? Okay. Get all these upgraded. Sabotage. Agitator has been vandalized, so we remove part of it. And it wrote stop squeaking all day on its base. It seems that not all of our people want to work more efficiently. Catch them with the part back, people may get hurt. Or repair it. It'll be out of order for the next 8 hours. Honestly, it's fine if it's out of order for the next 8 hours. I don't care. Okay. We can upgrade 8. That'll be 9. Yep, 9 bunkhouses at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright. The end of thievery. So the thief you let walk free has approached us with some of his friends. They told us who killed the guard and returned some of the stolen supplies. This tragedy has opened our eyes. They say, we were stupid. All this talk about choosing our own way. What has it gained? A man dead? We're done with the Londoners for good. Glad to hear that. Food back too. So why are 24 people homeless? I guess I could not upgrade that many at once. An unburied corpse. Oh, right. People are falling ill after coming on him with a decomposing body. This will keep happening. Okay, no, we're supposed to dead. Yeah, I need a weapon. Cemetery or something. My bad. I opened a prison instead. Just lock the body up. Let's put the body in the prison. It'll be fine.
0_0 noob says, oh Daco.
Yep. Indeed.
Android_Max says, where are we putting the cemetery?
Yeah, but it's somewhere in the cold, he thinks. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool, that'll be all those upgraded. These are now too cold in this temperature. We're gonna raise this up though. So we can get those back up. Yeah. Can support quite a few sick people at the moment, which is nice. And things been agitator's been repaired. Fellow engineer is asking for a day of work to study an automaton closely. The automatons can be improved, maybe a pinnacle of our technology, but if we learned how to make them, we could surely learn how to make them better. If I take a closer look at any machine, I can adjust it to improve its performance. Okay. Carry on.
Max says, would be funny to have a grave bot just to play graveyard keeper.
0_0 noob says, OOP literal words instead of emoji. I heard it repeat twice.
Correct. Right, outpost. I can make an outpost. So that we can get more steam cores in. We can now research again.
0_0 noob says, why though?
Why what? Healthcare insulation. Cookhouse insulation. I think I want the healthcare. I can't remember what I was going to do after I got the outpost. I think I was going to do the full upgrade.
Max says, I do not think the reader likes Twitch emotes.
No, the TTS does not like emotes. Yeah. Could get some engineers back from the infirmary. Could get our insulation up. I think I might want to do that, as these are all chilly at the moment. Yeah. Okay, we'll do the gathering post insulation. So much wood. Alright. Got a bunch of people in. 100 steel. More cores, more wood. So much wood. Alright. This guy's already going back out there to do that stuff. We can probably actually disband this this one and then turn them into a outpost crew.
That random G says, oh my gosh, I'm actually on time.
Holy crap, you made it. 3 minutes
That
before.
random G says he's watching.
3 minutes before I'm about to end. Although I'll probably stay on for a little bit longer than that, but right, yeah, we'll disband this guy. And we'll use those guys on the... I think they were all sick. That's amazing. We will use those guys to do the crew of the outpost team. To just get a lot of sick.
Says, I'm in the office trying to bork these builds. So you can keep
You try to
company.
balk those builds.
That random
Try
G
to
says,
unbalk those
"Hey,
builds?
Android__10."
Alright, outpost team. 10.
That random G says, sorry, on board.
Yeah, unbork. I was like, trying to balk them. Interesting. Trying to sabotage the rest of your company, I see. Honestly, I respect it. Let's get more food. Well, you haven't missed much. We're currently propagandizing our people, patrolling them with reckless abandon. We're also imprisoning them a bunch. That's fun too.
That random G says, bro, they sabotaging me. It's
Sabotaging.
wild. No one is taking responsibility for the build.
Yeah, I get it. I very much get it.
Max says, yeah, we made a propaganda center and a prison, and things must be working because hope levels are high XD.
Yeah, I just imprisoned 10 people. One of them was working at the propaganda center. I just imprisoned somebody who was making propaganda for us. And one of our guards? What the diddly? Okay, this guy is going to stop one of our automations for a day. Not that one, anything but that.
I legit left my rehearsal and went to work. Please arrest my team.
Yeah, I should. I would if I could. Okay. Definitely need this now. So we are running low on the peoples. Okay. Where's it?
Android_Max says, I thought the engineer meant they wanted a human volunteer to turn into a mech.
No, he wanted a mech so that he can make it better. But yes, we don't have any. We don't actually have any amputees, so we don't have any prosthetics at the moment. Nobody got cold enough for that to happen. Okay, I need a cemetery right now. Cemetery. Not by the food, probably. I probably don't want it by the food.
Gave the pearl tip gift and 2,500 likes to far no.
Put it right out in the cold here.
Android_Max says, hashtag that random guy.
Indeed. Hashtag that random guy. That random guy. Cool. Alright.
Rest time. Work is done for the day.
Got 5 days worth of food rations. Probably want more than that.
That random G says, Brew, there is a 500 bars gift that's dropping 500k, but I cannot click.
Yeah, Classic you now behavior. It just decided to end my stream before. Like, we were like a little bit into it, and then it was just like, nope. Like, OBS was still streaming and everything, but you know was like, nope. That stream's over now. Alright. Explore the ice corridor. Icebound Dreadnought. Sure. Go. I'm gonna have so many steam cores. It's perfect. It's perfect. People are still getting mega sick. It's probably from their workplaces.
Max says, city looking big now.
It is pretty big. It's pretty big. I'm gonna need another infirmary. Did I research? I am researching in mechanization. That's perfect. Put down an infirmary. These are 24/7, so having them heated is a requirement. That's annoying. If I put an infirmary there, that is not actually covered by that. These goddamn huge ass buildings, man.
That random G says, gave the
Put
mission
another thing
possible
here.
gift and 780,000
God
so far no.
damn. That's a lot of likes. Alright. Right here? I think right here is good.
That random G says, I has to use the browser. Phone
I
didn't
had to
work.
use the browser. Classic. Classic browser right there. Classic you now right there. Alright, I think that should be covered.
That random G says, I'm genuinely surprised it's not blocked here.
Well, you now it's not blocked here? That is pretty crazy. Alright. Okay. It's gonna drop 3 levels next time, so we're definitely gonna need upgraded. Did get out cemetery built. That's nice. Alright, pledge of loyalty it is.
Hear me. New law in the city.
Did that actually get covered?
That
I
random
think
G
it did.
says, site list be like, you should be safe enough. Dot.
Okay, that's pretty much it. Okay, that is actually nice. Yeah, it's got a U in there, like YouTube. Must be safe. I'm maxed out on steel right now. I guess I just start upgrading these houses. Like I don't.
That random G says, ha ha ha, dad view fan name.
Yeah,
That random G says, new.
that's amazing. That's absolutely
425
fantastic.
says, is watching.
How's it? I have 50 vacant beds, so I can make a bunch of these houses. Fantastic. Cool. For this, more stuff, and this is a steel outpost. There's no closet supplies. Goodness. Mechanization gives us more engineers back, so we can do that as well. Fantastic. I need this, so I'm getting that desperately. Steam core, fine. You can have a steam core. I got lots of them. And that is functioning Memory. Kick ass. Cool. Alright. Full on. Houses constructed.
Android underscore Max says, we maxing dat hope.
Yeah, we have maxed out on hope right now. Yeah, hope maxing indeed. 4, 5. No, okay, can't do 5. Do 4. And we're maxing it on a whole bunch of stuff. We're going pretty good. Pretty dang good. I think we're gonna need to get a lot more rations in play. But this shouldn't be a problem. We get in here. This automaton's back online. We don't even need the wood right now. We can just work. I can't work the hot. That's because it needs to be warm. Okay. I wonder if anyone saw it. I don't know if they did.
This place is better than London already.
Yeah, there's like only like 4 people left who think that that's the way to go. Right. Upgrade. House redesign. List stuff. Oh, that's really funny. I guess we'll just put it back on the wood anyway, even though we don't need to worry about it. Don't know if any of you saw that, but that's funny. Alright, automatons can now be produced at lower cost and used in medical facilities. Okay. We are definitely gonna be building those. Let's get a factory online and build a crap load of automatons. As why not?
Android underscore Max says, Doc bots?
Yeah. Got them dock bots. And I'll dismantle one of these, so I don't need to now, and put those to work in there. Scouts have got the wrecked vehicle. Some more stuff in there. Got so much stuff. Alright, just bring it back. We'll go out there again. Once the Londoner event ends, I'm pretty sure that's when we start getting into the storm stuff. It's gonna get mega cold in a day. Sorry. Sorry. Here's the thing about this.
Android underscore Max
Yeah.
says, oh dear.
Yeah, we can introduce a new order. All who voiced outs will be treated as traitors, will be used as the highest virtue, without which the city can't survive. All those who follow will be set aside. Hope whatever be a problem again, Londoners will have to announce their views. Public execution space will be built. Some Londoners will be killed. Some people will feel compelled to fight this law. Some of them will die. I think we'll just grab the foreman for now. Before we get the new order.
Android underscore Max says, feels fash man.
Yeah. Just a little bit. Alright, we're doing the house redesign. I needed to get the temperature upgrade. But I can build regular old houses. How many of those were they building? It was 4. 4 houses at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Man of the cost can let the Londons leave. I think all of the Londons right now. London has been brought back into the fold. Nobody wants to leave the city anymore. We've won a hard-fought victory over those who tried to tear us apart. Tragedy of Winterholm crushed our hope. Fear led some people to pursue mad schemes. We wouldn't let them die in the frozen wasteland. We did what was necessary to keep us together. Together we are stronger. We did it. No more Londoners. So, now we just got to deal with the cold. Alright. Houses. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. Right. I just need to lock in a lot of resources. That's what we need. These houses are connected. That's cool. Oh, and houses now cost less stuff. That's even better. I need this generator upgrade. Because we are going to get cold. Very cold for a day. Got another automaton built. Let's get him on the steel production. Perfect. What's our food situation? We gain raw 276 raw food. We can. Well, the cookhouses are doing even more. On the meal side of things. That's going to be hard to math out. 480 each. Is that 240 raw food? So we can do up to 480 raw food gain per day. You're right. You got it. Let's do it. We'll mechanize that one. Got a whole ass automaton lying around, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, we've just used it. We're gonna have another whole ass automaton lying here. Yeah. Willing informers, some workers want to see you. Automanoms. Dragging the engineer with him, accusing of disloyalty. Who's reading this? Trying to turn us against you. One of the workers shoved his head book in his hand. Stand fools! It's Dickens. I've been trying to educate them. I mean, the engineer will get hurt. 3 informers. I don't care about the discontent. This is fine. Man is innocent. Alright, we'll save that for now. We won't hit that button just yet.
New law is signed.
Yeah. We'll save that. We'll save it. More big resource. Big resource. And probably for more meals or coal. Probably both. Probably need another one of those for the other one. Just not sure where to put it. I was about to try and put it right next to the other one. Okay. Cool beans, oh. Unexpected guests. Captain, a group of exhausted survivors have reached our city. From the frantic explanations, we know that they've come a great distance and that many of them died on the way. The phrase, doom is coming, keeps being repeated, and they're saying many more refugees are following them. They're begging you to help them, sir. We will help them. Okay. We also need to build more houses. Can now do 2 at a time upgrading. I'll build some more.
Max says, I knew it. We're being invaded by Latveria.
Yeah. We are being invaded by Latveria. Doom is coming. Okay. We don't really need resources, so once... No, we'll send this guy... Just send this guy out to go and pick them up. Bring them in.
Bundle up. It's getting colder.
Okay. It's gonna be super cold for a bit. Yeah, I don't have the research ready for that. Get these houses built. Alright. Now we can get the generator power upgrade. Which will come too late for this cold snap, but that's fine. Alright, new automaton. Automatons, here we come. Alright. Coal space. What's next? Are you not? Oh, this is done. There's no more wood there. There's no more wood there. Put down more sawmills. Okay. Sawmill. This stuff. And sawmill. This stuff. And we're gonna need the sawmill. This stuff. Do that first, because it's in a heat zone. And turn this to food rations. These are... It's too cold. It's too cold to cook. Shit. It's too cold to cook. Automaton on. Automaton on. Give me that wood. Man is protesting in front of the prison, screaming to his lungs about the abuse of our penitentiary system. Who are they locking up? He yells at anybody who passes by. Criminals or innocent people who dare to speak up. Think about it. What should we do with him? Yeah, arrest him. He's being rowdy. There's someone who's working at the propaganda center. Why is he being rowdy? What the fuck? My guy. You're the one propagandizing people.
Android_Max says he knows too much.
Yeah, you're right. What was that? I think we reached these guys. Okay, that's like, what is that? 70 people? We've got, we need one more. One more. But I want more houses so I can actually upgrade them as well. This goddamn sawmill's in the way. Chop down those trees. Hurry it up. Infirmary is the only place warm enough to actually look after these sick people. It's real annoying. I could mega raise the efficiency on this. I do it on multiple of them? I can. Alright, it's actually warm enough now. That's fine. Okay, here we go. A huge crowd of people has reached our city. Many of them are sick. They say that some kind of enormous weather anomaly is coming our way, and they'll die without our help. We'd never have survived it. Thank our lucky stars that the polar explorer Nansen warned us about the disaster and told us to evacuate. Please let us in. Everyone is welcome. I'm going to need... Wait, what? Need another house? Crap. I'm gonna need more healing capacity as well. So let's also get healing faster going on.
Android_Max says, are these groups arriving from different directions?
No, they're all arriving from this direction. This is going to be the direction that the storm is going to come in from. We need to have enough room for all of these people, and then also have all the stockpiles ready for the storm. Gotta do both. So I'm gonna want another zone, I think. This unfortunately is going to intrude on this. Maybe here instead? That could work. Okay, let's do it. Wait, here. And then around. And then Steam Hub. It's still too close. I needed to be further up. Wait, why did it just do it from the same spot again? It did, didn't it? Not the one. From here, please. Thank you. Steam Hub. That's better. We'll do it here. Have another permanent zone. We don't need it to be up that high. Coal is looking okay, but I think we'll up this now to the steam guy. We've got a lot of people ready to go. Do 2 gathering posts. And then upgrade that to a steel one. And then we're gonna...
Random G says, and home.
Nice. Good stuff, my bro. Cool. We're going to need more infirmaries. And I think I am going to move this hothouse.
That Random G says, additional pylons?
Yeah, I do need additional pylons. Let's get this automaton over there. Chop wood. Chop wood. Alright, we don't have any more. We do have some vacant beds apparently. I don't believe that though. Yeah, I think that's taking into account this children's thing, but children don't seem to be going in there. Something like that. Anyway. Okay. Checklists are done. House insulation. Interior efficiency. Probably industrial hothouse. Yeah, the cold isn't going to be back for a bit. So... Steelworks? And more steel? Not really hurting for anything. So I think I will just hit the old installations. Even though it's not going to get that cold for a while. Oh. Blackmail. A propaganda center is purporting that valuable informers using her position to blackmail people. Strike them from the list. While I enact a new order. No, I won't. Not yet. Do ceremonial rituals.
Hear me.
Okay.
New law in the city.
More people. Those. Steam coal thumper. I can build that. Takes up so much room. For real. 2 of those. And then for the price of 2 medical posts. That should be good. Just a lot more. Which room? Yeah. I think that's a good place to pause it, though. As it is quite late now. Refugees, more refugees coming in. Definitely need more houses in general.
Android _Max says, oh, it do be getting late.
Exactly. So I'll work these houses on. That's terrible. This does not fit properly at all. Okay.
Android _Max says, city has grown so much this stream.
I'm going to do quite a bit this stream, huh? Yeah, get a bunch of houses built over there. I got those infirmaries. Once this is done, I can put my houses in here. Build more automatons if we want to. We've got a lot going on. Yeah. Next thing we'll be sorting this refugee crisis out, and then it'll be the storm. But yeah, I think that's going to be us for today, everybody. Thanks everyone for joining us. We will see how it all goes next time.
Android _Max says, good night, far no.
See you later, Mac.
Parenthesis.
Goodbye.